cruising this summer? Combat seasickness using these tricks for smooth sailing. Summer is around the corner, and what better way to enjoy the season than by going to your favorite destinations? Be it by plane or ship, you can reach your favorite summer spots in time. But watch out for seafaring as seasickness can happen. Here are some tips for smooth sailing this summer. First things first, what is seasickness? According to the National Ocean Service, seasickness results from a conflict in the inner ear and the erratic motion of a vessel. While the view during cruising can be astonishing, the rocky movement of the ship may be unpleasant to some. If you have motion sickness when traveling by plane or car, expect yourself to be prone to seasickness. The conflict affects the key mechanism in human balance. Thus, someone being shaken by an erratically moving ship experiences symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and vertigo. The rocking movement is detectable by the inner ear, which in turn gets checked by eyesight. The eyes perceive a stable scene because the cabin is moving along with the passenger. This perceived disharmony triggers a brain response, the release of stress hormones, which cause the symptoms. Being prone to seasickness isn't fun at all, so do your preparations before the trip. Your top priority is getting the best cabin on the ship. We mean the best place where ship motion is least likely detected by your body. According to the Mayo Clinic, choose a cabin in the front and middle of the ship near the water level. You may be able to defend this request with your condition, especially if diagnosed by a doctor. Stay close to the middle of the ship as much as possible. Remember the perceived disharmony. To counter it, find your stable focal point. The human body can adapt to its environment, so look at the horizon to feed your brain the idea of motion is stable despite being at the sea. Hate staring outside? Use a static object indoors like a table. Once your inner ear and eyes agree that everything's fine, your brain will stop stressing about the rocking motion. Since you're adapting to the situation, be careful of what you eat. Your last meal may be your biggest regret during the trip. Maintain fluid intake but avoid milk, coffee, alcohol, and possibly soda. Just stick to water. Light meals only like clear soup or an apple. You don't need to agitate your stomach further. Mind over matter may work as well. Distract your brain by doing something instead of letting it focus on motion sickness. Of course, take your meds before cruising and have a handy plastic bag in case you vomit. You don't want to make a mess on the ship. Are you suffering from seasickness or any motion sickness? What was your worst experience so far? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Till our next video, thanks for watching.